Hello, everyone, and Maria, so good to have you back today. We are talking about something that I don't think we talk about enough, and that is imposter syndrome. It's something that just about every leader has encountered at some point in their tenure. Somebody, even with great success, doesn't always feel like they're enough or that they belong in the rooms that they find themselves. So I'd love if you would be able to share an experience of how you've faced imposter syndrome, how you've managed it, and maybe any advice that you might have to share.
Yeah, thanks, Carrie. Yes, I experienced imposter syndrome. The most potent memory I have of really realizing that I had it, was I was speaking with the team that I'm on now. And I was hired into this role about 4 years ago. And I don't know, sometime within the first year, I must have been saying how glad I was. I have this amazing job. And I just couldn't believe it. And that when I saw the job post, I thought, gosh, this feels like such a long shot, but I'm going to go for it. And I shared that it was two of my direct reports. And they looked at me and said, "Are you kidding? You were our top candidate the whole time." And I just went, oof. I was that moment of realizing that I didn't appreciate my value. I didn't know my value, how much self-doubt I had going into the process where I wasn't sure. I just thought I was really, really reaching for the stars. So I take that with me most days and try to remember that if you've got imposter syndrome, you probably just are a little too hard on yourself. I'm too hard on myself. I don't give myself credit where credit is due. And I think it's a fine line to balance of sharing our successes and celebrating and also remaining humble as leaders and, how to model that for others. And so the support comes from mentors, close friends, people you can unpack that with. Because what I realize is I don't want to unpack that at work. That is not the way I want to lead. But I have to find the spaces and the people where I can be real and share some of those vulnerabilities.
I love the fact that you said, you don't want to lead that way at work. You want to lead with the confidence there. But something that you said in your opening was this idea of you thought, man, this is a long shot, but you went for it anyways. And I think that was a step ahead of imposter syndrome, even to start with, because so many times in imposter syndrome, we self-censor. And so we don't go for those opportunities. And you didn't do that. So I just want to affirm that and how wonderful it is that you even though it felt like a leap to you, you took the leap. And so I think that's one of the things that we have to be better at as we normalize imposter syndrome is sometimes saying, this isn't a leap and I'm going to go for it. Or maybe it is a leap, but I'm still going to go for it because it's important to try and to work through that. And so thank you, everyone. And thank you, especially you, Maria, for being willing to share some of your imposter syndrome experience so that we can all continue to learn and be better leaders and normalize this conversation. And I hope that you will check out the rest of the videos on this playlist. And of course, we'll have another playlist dropping soon. Have a great day, everyone.